And we have some more news coming in. Amid the rising attacks by Iran, Iran has now also issued a warning to the Gulf countries. Iran has said that the Gulf countries are legitimate targets. So Iran is now justifying its attack on the Gulf countries, claiming that these are legitimate targets. And Iranian foreign minister has said that they are not at war with the regional countries, but that the Gulf countries are the legitimate targets. Araghchi, the foreign minister of Iran, has posted that Mr. Rubio admitted what we all knew. US has entered a war of choice on behalf of Israel. There was never any so-called Iranian threat. Shedding of both American and Iranian blood is thus on Israel. American people deserve better and should take back their country. So this is what the Iranian foreign minister is claiming. He's justifying the attacks that Iran has been carrying out on the Gulf countries, which are also the allies of United States. We've seen what has been happening in the last 2 to 3 days in UAE, in Qatar, in Kuwait, where the high rises have been targeted, the key infrastructure has been targeted, the airports have been targeted, and now Iran is claiming that these are legitimate targets and these are the allies of United States. But he's also claiming that Iran is not at war with the regional countries. And in fact, the foreign minister of Iran goes on to say that Iran was never a threat as was being claimed by Israel and United States.
That's right. In fact, America has continuously maintained that Iran's nuclear weapons and their robust program is what compelled them to go after the rogue nation. That's what America has been reiterating. But here, Iran says that the attack, as far as Gulf countries are concerned, was rather legitimate. They were legitimate targets. And like we mentioned, several countries, surprisingly, rather shockingly, that came under attack from Iran. This included countries in the Middle Eastern part, also cities, Emirates rather, like Dubai, Abu Dhabi, that were targeted for no direct involvement in the war and really came in fact in the crossfire, is how it was being interpreted. Attempt by Iran to globalize this war, and that's the reason why they went on to attack Middle Eastern countries as well, and also Qatar, Saudi Arabia, with the bid really to build further pressure on the US. Now, Iran says that these were legitimate targets at the end of the day, and blood, shedding of both American and Iranian blood, is thus on Israel. American people deserve better, is what Iran has said in a statement, talking about the fact that there was never really a threat from Iran, as has been claimed by the US, justifying the attack and justifying the joint operation with Israel against Iran. US making several statements talking about the supreme leader and the terrorist regime. Also the fact that Iran was very well, in fact, working on a robust nuclear program, and that would threaten the world, justifying these attacks against Iran.
Absolutely. And what the statement also implies that Iran will continue attacking the Gulf countries, the allies of the United States, as it is calling it legitimate targets.